Thank you for the tag, Blade Man. Check out what's happening. All right, so we got manga alerts and restocks. Ooh, I thought I said ooh for a second. It's being reported, that Crunchyroll's laid off approximately 85 employees globally. The report states this decision was not done to save costs, but to resolve redundant roles between Crunchyroll and Funimation. Yeah, hey guys, we laid off 85 people. Don't worry, it's not about saving money. Money's good. We're making a ton of money. Business is great, but we had to lay off 85 people. It's just redundancies, that's all. From LinkedIn, provided this information is accurate and also not yet reflecting the changes, Crunchyroll had around 1,450 employees, so this layoff is about 5% of the workforce. People reacting to the news say hard to sympathize with Funimation 2.0. As long as the same evil voice actors, localizers, and management from that failed company remain at Crunchyroll, it will eventually share the same... what? The same fat? Excuse me. If an anime is on Crunchyroll or Funimation, the man is not only right to pirate it, he is obligated to do so. With an extra little notation there that you might notice. Are they getting rid of Monica Rial and Jamie Markey? Well, that sucks, but I can't say I feel sorry for them. They did cause this. Me, reaction to this news. That seems intentional, like a pirate. Me, reaction to this news. Why is a pirate Irish or whatever? I don't even know. Whatever. Okay, continuing. Sadly, a lot of people saw this coming a mile away. Kind of surprised it was taking this long. Yeah, this is actually the point that I'm about to bring up. Let's read this one. Kind of surprised it's taken this long. 6 companies with significant overlap. This was bound to happen. So, we do have an article from Kotaku, and I'll get to that. But first, let me continue off the point I just left off on, which was why it's taken this long. Because to be quite frank, getting rid of redundancies in business is a completely normal and usually a good call. However, it's just funny when Crunchyroll, a company that is notorious for corruption, makes a statement like, oh, it's not about saving costs, guys. It's just about redundancies. Because fact is, as that other user pointed out, the acquisition happened a while ago, and there were other acquisitions involved with this as well that all happened like years ago. So they had a long time to get rid of these redundancies. Now, even if they were waiting for contracts to expire, I don't think it would have taken this long, like at least not for normal positions, which probably most of the layoffs are. Again, we'll get to the actual article. Maybe I'm speculating too much right here. Ultimately, though, knowing how weird Crunchyroll is ran, knowing how much corruption is in that company, and the fact that they literally went out of their way to say, oh, this is not about costs, plus the time frame thing that I mentioned, I'm not really buying it, Crunchyroll. Not really buying it. Now let's get to the article itself. And of course, if you're enjoying the segment so far, please consider liking and subscribing to help the segment get out there and help my channel out. I appreciate it a whole lot. And we got the rest of the news. Sony-owned anime streaming platform Crunchyroll has laid off a reported 85 staff at different branches around the world, says Kotaku. The redundancies affected Crunchyroll's offices in Australia, as well as the United States, Moldova, France, and Germany. The vast majority of redundancies appear to have come from the company's various marketing and engineering departments. Crunchyroll, hold on. I think we can make a joke there. Marketing, this is all about that dude who posted the Kiss anime watermark by accident that one time, isn't it? It all started because of that. I'm kidding. Hold up, it was actually Funimation, not Crunchyroll, my bad. To be fair, this was like a 5-year-old story. But hey, I cleared it up. There we go. Crunchyroll provided Kotaku Australia with a copy of President Raul Peruni's note to staff advising of the redundancies. Peruni's email cites last year's merging of Funimation and Crunchyroll. Last year's? I think it's like 2 years old now. Am I wrong about that? Hold on. Yeah, for example, I've got a Newsweek article here from 2021 talking about the completed merger between Crunchyroll and Funimation. So I don't believe I'm giving bad information when I'm saying that this is closer to 2 years as opposed to like the 1 year claim. Now, the Newsweek article here does end with this little notation, this update of sorts. This article was updated to include the official announcement that all Funimation titles would be moved to Crunchyroll to make one anime streaming platform. That's like different though. That should not affect the fact that they could have cut redundancies sooner. I'm just highlighting this for fun. You don't got to worry about that. But yeah, I reported on that. I reported on all this stuff going on since 2020, so I'm glad my timeframes were pretty accurate at least. Now, back to the Kotaku article. Crunchyroll provided Oh, we read this part already. Okay. According to reporting from Anime News Network, it is understood that Crunchyroll management informed staff at an all-hands meeting today that those made redundant will retain their full staff benefits throughout the severance period. Redundancy messages from Australia's staff have been filtered onto social media over the last couple of hours, reconfirming that local marketing staff were indeed affected. Crunchyroll's Australian presence was formerly known as Madman Entertainment. Madman and its parent company Funimation rebranded in 2022. Crunchyroll's local office last year staged the inaugural Crunchyroll Expo Australia in Melbourne. The show was itself a rebrand of the Madman Anime Festival, colloquially known as MadFest. Despite venue capacity restrictions at the MCEC creating queuing chaos on the show's first day, and some truly inclement weather, even by Melbourne standards. The show went on to have a comparatively successful Sunday. At the time of writing, no 2023 dates for the convention have been announced. Nunca convienti Crunchyroll y siempre más motivos para no... Oh, how do you say this one? I don't even know. Hopefully I got most of that pretty good. I never trusted you, Crunchyroll, and you've always given me more reason not to. Based comment right there. Also, if you didn't notice, we're going to take a look at some more public reception, and then we're going to take a look at Reddit and see how Reddit's reacting to this news as well. Interesting comparing Twitter to Reddit. Might be similar takes, to be quite frank, though. Let's continue. Good. The less terrible translations and voice acting we get from terrible people, the better. We can go higher. Wait, does anyone know what this dog is from? Unless the people they let go were the tacky, low-down, immature VAs that ruined the industry, this is yet again another reason to hate Suckyroll. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Crunchyroll, I mean, as Jasmine probably already knows, who made that tweet we just took a look at, they often play buddy-buddy favoritism and, like, will look out for each other, and the ones they look out for are usually really obnoxious, highly, highly volatile people that make really inflammatory tweets and stuff all the time on their social media, just say like nasty things about anime fans and stuff. Those are the people they probably are going to keep. And as we know, they lay off a bunch of engineers and stuff. Probably a safe bet to say those engineers are just chill doing the job and like don't get involved in all the inflammatory stuff. But yeah, you know, those are the ones they're going to let go. So also, of course, you can probably tell from my tone of voice. I mean, hopefully, I don't even know. I don't know. Sometimes people can't detect my sarcasm at all. It's my fault. It's not a you problem, guys. It's a me problem. This relationship, it's just not gonna work out. Okay, look, the joke was right there open. I had to take the shot, you know. It's kind of like when Goku was fighting Raccoon, and Raccoon was powering up, and then he's all like, ah, and then Goku just freaking gets right up to him and elbows him in the stomach, and then Raccoon is like falling over in pain, and Goku's like, well, I saw an opening, so I took it. You gotta love it when companies say, it wasn't to reduce costs. But then they don't say that they offer said employees, they lay off new positions or promotions, and instead just, you know, ruin people's livelihoods. Costs, yeah, screw off, as they continue to lock more and more content behind premium. Ha! Look at this one. Wonder if any of them were localizers / translators. Good. Hopefully they got rid of terrible localizers who insert memes and their own ideological messages into the subtitles. Save costs, like they didn't drop millions to build a mock Japanese town at their HQ. Holy smokes. This reminds me of news I reported on in 2020. It might have even actually been 2019. This is going back. Man. So there was a situation, hopefully I don't have my memory too messed up on this one, but there was a situation where a Crunchyroll executive bragged about their new fancy office and posted a video clip of it to Twitter. And people are pointing out that they like barely pay their translators and stuff. So they're like, why are you bragging about this office? It's just obnoxious. That was such a fun one to report on, man. What a fun callback too. I love talking about this stuff. And in closing, I mentioned going to Reddit to take a look at some of the responses over on our Crunchyroll and the post about this news. Let's take a look. Hopefully none are web and app developers. They need all the devs they can get and then some. Why are Funimation and Crunchyroll reminiscent of something I'd make for a side project? Stuff barely works, it feels like. So we then have a very sarcastic comment right here, essentially talking about how surely this will end up benefiting the workers and not the executives, right? And talks about the merger between Crunchyroll and also Funimation. And then we have a response here where this person says, the unregulated capitalism at work. So once again, I have to point out that people that try to make some sort of anti-capitalist take just don't even know what they're talking about. I will gladly criticize capitalism. It has a lot of problems. However, at least be like factual in what you're saying. The issue here is not that it's unregulated. The fact is there was like a multi-month long antitrust investigation from the government, which I believe was the DOJ, again, as I said earlier, into this merger, into this acquisition. It was regulated. The issue is that the government sucks at its job. So again, I think capitalism has plenty to be criticized for. For the record, I think there's also plenty of good that it does, but also plenty of bad. Okay? The issue I have with, as I already said, I think you get the point. The issue I have with so many of these people that make anti-capitalist takes on social media, though, is that they literally don't know what they're talking about. And then they try to give the government more power when the government's full of corruption, and the government very well have made the issue to begin with. So it's like, come on now. We'll wrap this up with a more funny set of comments. Those must have been the customer service people. They have customer service people? Well, not anymore. All right, and we'll leave it there. To all the people laid off, I wish them the best. To be optimistic, working at Crunchyroll probably wasn't the best place. There's probably better places they can find, and hopefully they do, and it all ends up actually working out for the best. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the comments and in the next segment.